creators, or top 5, I think, was shared. My number 1 was ASMR gentle whispering. Who could have thunk? I think mine, like most of them, were ASMR artists, and then 2 of them were like vloggers or something. But I just wanted to say thank you just quickly before we get into the video. I was just astonished, and I was just like, oh my god. But yeah, I have compiled a list for you guys. I did use AI to try to get like the news, because I don't always have everything. I don't know all the things that go on, because I'm not a fan of everybody and I don't follow the news all the time. So I kind of did like a prompt, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it got some good things. Some of the things I do know about, like the first thing that we're going to talk about today, which is again the Mormon wives. We need to touch on them, okay? They've been up to a lot of stuff. First of all, I started reading Macy's book. Not like listening to it, because it's available on Spotify Premium. Macy wrote a book about her, like, it's called I Told You So, and it's about her life. It's essentially a memoir, but she talks about, you know, the abuse that she endured from her past partners and relationship, and like the behind the scenes of what happened when her first relationship that she has a child with, the person passed away, and all this stuff. I didn't get to that because, you know, judging a memoir, it's someone's life and they're like pouring their soul into it, you would think, and I'm totally sure that she did, but I feel like she might have needed someone to write it with her, like a ghostwriter. I don't know if she had one or not, but I feel like it would have benefited from that. But yeah, some of the things I'm just like, I don't really want to continue, because I don't really particularly enjoy the writing, because she's not a writer. Like she is, because she's published a book, but she's not like a professional writer. Anyway, so I started that. So she came out with a book. The Fruity Pebbles situation was released to the world, so we know what that is. Fruity Pebbles. If you don't know, you can look up Fruity Pebbles Jessie TikTok video, something like that, and Jessie will explain it to you better than I can ever do. It's hilarious, and to me, boldly owned it, and made a appearance on an interview to talk about it. She was like, yeah, like, what am I gonna do? Like, not own it, like it is out there. I guess. And then like 2 of the biggest things that are happening in that group is Taylor Frankie Paul is on a reality TV show which is being filmed right now, and it's going to be released in March. I don't know how we're going to wait until March to see this, and I have no idea how to watch The Bachelorette. I've never watched it before because it's very, very American. I don't know where it's shown, but I'm sure I'll figure it out, or just like have a catch up online. But Taylor Frankie Paul is basically on The Bachelorette, so they shared a picture. Well, she's doing like a lot of teasers to build up hype for the show, as if she needs to, because we're all hyped. But I saw on social media that there was a frame that was shared of her sitting with someone, and that person looked very much like Dakota, but I'm pretty sure it's not. But I do want to see a diabolical scene of either Dakota or Chase like being invited to one of these dates. I think she will reject them, but for the drama, would it be nice? Yes, like it's a no-brainer for the producers to invite one of them, I think. is literally the most successful person out of this show. Like, it is definite, like, she is a businesswoman. You know, Taylor is very selective as well, I feel like, with like the brand deals that she does. But Whitney has been getting brand deals like left and right every single video almost. Like, if you go on her TikTok, like every other video is a brand deal, and like a week ago it was like every single post was a brand deal. But honestly, if I was her, I would do the same thing, because these brands are like well established, like big name brands that are like in every house almost. And crazy that she has found so much success. She is going to be in a Christmas movie that's going to be coming out next year. And she also did, you know, the Call Her Daddy podcast. She also did the dance, obviously, with Mark Ballas, and she's also teasing another project with Universal, so maybe another movie. She's also going to be Roxy Hart, who's blonde, the main character in Chicago, which is my favorite musical. Like the Chicago 2002 movie. If you haven't watched it, and if you love musicals, like, what are you doing? I'm sure you watched it if you love musicals, but if you don't, still watch it, because that movie is so good. Like, everything that went into that like movie, it's bellissimo, so good. It's like my favorite. And also Hamilton is my favorite, but I like that on stage. I've never seen Chicago on stage. I don't know if we have it on the West End. I know you have it on the Broadway, which is where Whitney will be. And everyone's like wondering about her singing abilities and stuff, because we've never heard her sing. But clearly this girl can dance, sing, act, and do the whole shebang, you know. So that's amazing for her. That's like what has been going on in my personal like celebrity kind of news that I've been keeping up with. Oh, and I also saw like the unfortunate news about film director, producer. I might do a separate video on that if you want to. If you know what I'm talking about, comment down below and let me know. Okay, so there is this like rich influencer called Becca Bloom. I don't know if you know about her. A lot of people were actually talking, not trash, but I guess, about her because she made a video and people were like, oh, how can you say this when you are a billionaire? She is a billionaire because of her parents who own this company, make a lot of money, and they live in the neighborhood that Mark Zuckerberg lives in. You can look it up. And also Mark Zuckerberg is like trying to buy all of his neighbors' homes so he can own the entire neighborhood or the street at least. He has bought like so many houses on the same street. Like, he has a school there. He's got, you know, different houses for different things, like, you know, and like there's 2 houses that he hasn't bought yet, and they're like in between his 2 properties, and this man's like talking like, I don't want to go, like, I don't want to sell my house, and he keeps offering me money. Look into that. That is fascinating. Like, the greed levels are insane. Anyway, she lives in that neighborhood. Literally, she lives in that neighborhood. So where the most rich people live, and she makes videos about like going to trips and buying designer goods, being gifted exclusive, one of a kind designer things, jewelry especially, that are like diamonds and all that, as if she needs more of it. But she also makes sometimes like commentary type, advice type videos about finances or famous, and everyone's like arguing why she wants to be famous, because she's got all the money, all the riches, like all the success, and a husband now, and what else? Like, I think it's like greed. Even though to me she seems like a nice person, and I follow her, and sometimes I look at her videos, because I mean, I would love to have that life. Let's not put it out there that I can't, but like, it's so unreachable for the everyday person like you and me, right? That life. If you watch her videos, you'll see what I mean. Like, it's not even the 1%, it's like the 0.1% live that way. But yeah. Anyways, it's the same cat that launched her channel that she's allergic to, which is unfortunate. Before we move on to the next topic, I wanted to talk about Plantific, who kindly gifted me some items, and I just wanted to share them with you guys. And you know how I love my skincare. Like, I don't put any foundation, like there's no foundation on my face. You know, I don't do like makeup like that. That's why I focus a lot on investing in skincare. And I also, that's like the way I get relaxed and wind down. My job is stressful, and I'm a stressful person, and I go to bed very late because I am addicted to my phone. So Plantific also helps with that, because they sent me, and I've used some of them, so I'll show you guys what's inside, but know that I've already used some of them. Superfood eye patches. They have collagen and hyaluronic acid, and eye patches, so good. Like, I've used them during my like bath time. I'm very lucky to have a bathtub, and every week I run a bath, and I used one of my bath bombs that I got like last Christmas. And I put on these patches, and I read a book or watch a video, and it's honestly the favorite part of my weekend. I normally do it on like Saturday or Sunday. And this pack, I was literally like shocked at how many you get. So let's take them out and show you guys. I don't want to be very loud, so I removed the plastic thing that comes in. So all of these are also wrapped individually, but so this is like one of them is collagen. Oh, all of them have like collagen and a different extract. So this one has flaxseed extracts, and it says it helps to improve fine lines. So you take them out, and it sits on like a plastic tray, and you just put them on your face like this, and they're like colorful. And you know what? They dry up like after, because I left them on the side. So they dried up into a very thin kind of layer, but it explains to you in languages like Italian, German. So here, like all the benefits. So there's like a green tea one that's helping to debuff. There's a peach one, which I've used, aloe vera one, a blueberry one, coconut one. There's so many different ones, and it comes with this leaflet inside. And you get so many of these, so I get 2 of each, so you can give it to your friend as well. So I feel like this is really good for gifting or making one of those like gift hampers that I feel a lot of people do for Christmas. So it's like the blueberry one, the peach one, coconut, green energy. This is the green tea one. spirulina. Oh, I can smell oh, what's this thing? This oil. Is it witch hazel? Let me check it. Oh, tea tree oil. It smells so good. So look at this huge one. going to go into politics. Like, she's going to be a first lady. She's pretty much a first lady, kind of, but you know, Justin Trudeau is not the prime minister anymore of Canada. And I was just like, yeah, they were in Japan, and they went to see someone, like another couple that work in the government. But yeah, it's their photos are all over Instagram and they're totally official. I just think the duality of both of them is just inspiring. You know, you don't have to be the same people to get along and be in a very successful relationship. Did you see the videos that people were sharing this summer, like of her concerts, how she was spinning around the stage and jumping around? Like, honestly, it did look a lot, but I respect her energy and effort that she put into that. Okay. What else do we have? I don't follow Love Island. Apparently Love Island's favorite couple is Nick and Olandria, and they were featured in Glamour's December cover after engagement. I feel like so many people are getting engaged or pregnant or having a wedding, and is that like that time of my life, like where I'm just gonna be seeing everyone getting engaged, married, having a baby. Another person announced pregnancy. You guys don't care about I'm a Celebrity, I think. Oh, also, I don't know if you guys like Charlie XCX. Personally, apparently I like her enough that she was in my top 5 most played albums. I did play Bratz on repeat a couple of times, so I think that's why that happened. But she has written, I think, the soundtrack for the new Wuthering Heights movie, which is going to be a spicy movie, I think. A Wuthering Heights, like you've never seen it before. It has Jacob Elordi and, why can't I remember her name? Margot Robbie as the main characters. I have never seen Wuthering Heights or read it before, so I don't know if I should read the original material. Honestly, I don't really care. I just want to see the Wuthering Heights that is by Jacob Elordi, Margot Robbie, and soundtrack written by Charlie XCX, because it's going to be like a dark interpretation from the trailer. It looked really interesting, and the music so far is really good. Like, very different for Charlie, very like dark and edgy and atmospheric. Like, it's so good. I love her talent in being able to go into a different genre, just if she wanted to, and just creating for that. So that's coming up, I think, in January, or is it February? I don't know, like one of those months very soon. Which I wanted to share you guys the news that my favorite show is going to be back on television streaming. I'm so excited. I don't know if you guys are watching it. If you're not, like, catch up. You have time to catch up now. Right now, you need to start now. This is serious, okay? Tell Me Lies. Tell Me Lies is coming back to grace our devices and screens, and I can't be happier about it. My most streamed song was in the trailer. It was also featured in season 2, I think. watching, or they're already finished or cancelled. So you're kind of like not looking forward to it almost. But like as new releases get, oh yeah. So Tell Me Lies is coming January 13th or something. I'll be there. I'll be sat, capital sat. And my other favorite show from Disney Plus and Hulu, I think, is coming. It's called The Artful Dodger. I think I talked about it before. If not, it is about two hot people doing hot things. I mean, no. But yes, but no. It's about, I forgot like the time period it's supposed to take place, but it's way back in the day. And it follows a surgeon and a woman who is ill and an aristocrat, and she is also kind of interested in medicine, and there's no female doctors around. Anywho, there's also a love story, there's also thievery. It's hard to explain, but it's very fun. It's fun, funny, charming, and sweet. Like, I love stories that are unique. This might be an adaptation from a book. But I love it. It's got Thomas Brodie Sangster, who never ages, and Maya Mitchell, who is one of my favorite actresses because she was in The Fosters, which I kind of grew up with. It's like one of my favorite TV shows. I love Maya Mitchell, and I love every Australian woman. Like, they are so beautiful. Like, what's in the water over there? Because I feel like Australian people have like something extra about them. Like Alicia, Devon, and Carey. Like, girl, wait, what are you guys doing over there? And then we have, I mean, I'm not excited about it, but it's coming. It's probably already dropped, Emily in Paris, which that's going to be I don't want to call it a shit show, but it might be one. And everyone's talking about like EDs at the moment. Like, you know, I feel like I haven't done too much like actual celebrity gossip, but this is probably some of the most like big topics that are going on right now is like EDs and celebrities, like in general, because of all the things that happened with Wicked and Ariana and Cynthia, and I mean, you could even say who plays Emily in Paris, Lily Collins. She also had an ED in the past, and I can argue that Ariana and Cynthia also have one. Probably a lot of people have one in the public eye, because how can you be healthy like 100% or have a sense of yourself, like be confident in yourself and your appearance, when everyone is judging your appearance 24/7? You're in the public eye, putting yourself out there, and your work revolves around you, and people can say whatever they want. You're constantly judged and criticized, and you can pick yourself apart because you see yourself on the screen all the time, or different publications right there, like everywhere. And like with people like Ariana and Lily Collins and Cynthia, like they're big stars, you know. So I have no question that they have issues with their confidence and sense of self and the way they see themselves. I feel like a lot of people have that, but that must be, I can't imagine what it's like when it's heightened so much. I just think some people are really mean, especially when they make hours of videos about people who might be sick, there is a point where people need to be like removing themselves so they can, if they have a concern about a particular issue, like they have personal struggles, right? Remove yourself from that. Like if you have depression or anxiety and you know certain things trigger it, don't do it. Don't go to environments that might do that. Like eliminate that. At some point it's not your, like, other people's responsibility to like do that for you. You need to be responsible, especially as an adult, to take ownership, recognize when something might be triggering, especially with something like an ED. Don't watch them, don't follow them. If you follow them, you can also do something where you don't see them on your feed. You can click that, you can still follow them and maybe come back to them. I think it doesn't help anything if we're just sitting here and saying, oh my god, Ariana, you look so sick. She knows it, you know? Just like an overweight person knows they're overweight and they don't look healthy, and a very, very skinny person knows that they look very skinny. Or they might be suffering from dysmorphia and they don't realize it and they see themselves in another way. In any case, I'm pretty sure she's aware of it. So many people have told her, millions of people. I think there's no point in, like, I don't agree with all these kind of hateful videos that are like Ariana Grande is causing eating disorders in people and she's the reason this and that. What's that the land, and everything is gorgeous about his house, mansion. Let's just say, well, the decorations inside, questionable. That is definitely questionable. But yeah, I don't think I have like super crazy updates. I'm going to say, like, if you want any like interesting things to watch, I've been watching Jenny, I think her name is Jenny Gage, and she's got a channel, Life Take Two. I've been watching her a lot, and like non-ASMR suggestions, and I've been watching Fern, Fern, a lot. Very interesting videos. Definitely check it out, because it talks about a lot of topics that might not be covered by the news. I find it fascinating. I watch a lot of like political things, so if you're interested, because we're going into the holidays, and we're kind of gonna be sitting inside, right? So we need some content to watch. But if you have any recommendations for me, do let me know. I also recently watched today Dr. Mike's debate on Jubilee, and yeah, like I said, a lot of political stuff, but a lot of like social commentary, societal and religious kind of stuff. I just find it interesting. And a show that I'm watching, that I already recommended the ones that are like going to be coming out, but Ginny and Georgia should be coming out in the new year too. Very exciting. I've been watching The 100 again, just like keeping up with the part where I'm rewatching it. I don't know if there's like any new shows that I've completed. I'm pretty sure there are. If I remember them, I'll do another video. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I didn't like have, I mean, it's 45 minutes long, but I didn't have like too many celebrity gossip things that are like juicy almost, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. If you want to check out Plantifique, again, thank you for sending me this stuff. They have been very kind and very communicative with me, so I definitely recommend them. The description box will have the link and the discount code, which gets you 20% off from your order, and it's Plant20. But yeah, definitely check them out. But I'll be back, maybe with a new video that I posted on a poll. I'm not sure about the vlog, you guys, but I'll try my best. And I wish you all a very good rest of your week, whatever's left of it. And take care of yourselves. Hope you're having a good time with your friends or family, or by yourself, with this festive period. I know it can be very